we have to talk about last night because Khristina, ones, it's not for everyone.
It's not. It
is not for everyone.
No, absolutely not.
And I mean, I know the big story of last night was
1 minute 23 seconds. Veronica
Burton shutting out Courtney Williams. But no, there were a lot of like really good matchups last night, and we got to talk to them. I think Unrivaled has a hit with this one for one tournament.
No, I absolutely want one-on-ones. I think that it definitely exposes some players, but also brings out the best in players to want to compete at the highest level. My favorite type of players are the players like Arike Gumbo, the Paige Beckers, the guards. I think that this is a great format for those type of guards and, the versatile bigs as well. But yeah, we saw some exciting basketball last night. Obviously, the Veronica Burton Courtney Williams matchup is dominating the headlines right now because VB went in there and said, look, I'm the most improved player this year. And she really put BTA, for sure put BTA to Courtney Williams, something that people didn't expect to see because of Courtney's skill level, right? They're like, well, damn, she didn't score anything. She didn't get the ball at least once. But I love that Courtney was a great sport and she made fun of herself. Like she was on the sideline laughing about the situation. So shout out to Veronica.
She was. And, I do want to contextualize, though. First of all, the guards...
Make it, take it was like the rule. So if you make it, you get the ball.
Right. But not only that, like, the guards did not do well in Unrivaled one-on-one last year. So they were helped this year. And when I say helped, it's not like because they can't hoop, but they were going up against post last year, and the post dominated. So it's good for them this year. It wasn't so good for them, last year. And so I do like the position-based pods that Unrivaled implemented.
Some of them were unfair. Rachel Banham versus Kelsey Mitchell was...
I mean, it wasn't unfair. It's just seeding. It's how media, fans, and players were asked to do the rankings. And then your seeding is just like the way playoff seeding is. It's like, if you're one, you go up against, that's just what it is.
Like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, Rachel Banham, like, honestly.
Kelsey Mitchell is that girl, okay?
She probably didn't have, like, though many people wouldn't have a chance against Kelsey Mitchell. Her first step is, like, very tough to guard. And, I mean, if you even look at someone like, Slim in her matchup, right? Like, she's a great defensive player and still...
We got the great defense versus great offense, but also... a player like,
she went up against Arike, right?
Arike, and it's like a great ISO 1v1 player. Her bag is just completely different. I would have liked to see Slim versus Tosh Cloud. I would have, if they were in the same pod or in the same grouping. I would have.
Tasha gave Chelsea a good, matchup, and that was Lee actually did pretty good against Stewie too, as well. Sometimes the scores didn't reflect it, like if you were watching, because like even Zaza, she was holding her own against Jackie, but then Jackie just got 2 quick threes and it was a wrap. But she blocked her a number of times. Jackie had to take those threes.
I think Hamby and Shakira Austin was evenly matched 1v1 too as well. I thought De'Arca would have come out on top over Shakira, but Shakira's been playing.
Yeah, I was actually expecting Shakira to win because like. She just, granted, it was in the 3-on-3 game, but she had just blocked all those shots against Hamby in the game before. Just like, I'm not surprised that Sony won. Like, when everyone just thought like Marina's going to win, I was like, I don't know. Like, Marina herself jokes about her defense.
Yeah.
Sonia Citron is a great defender. And, you gotta
be conditioned to play 1v1.
Right.
You gotta get your rebound, take it back, do all this. It's a lot of different strategy, I guess, that you put in it as a basketball player. I think the players talk about the conditioning piece. Some of them absolutely looked winded as well.
But I mean, did you see some of those moves in the beginning? That's so like Sonia did the fake on her, like her very first shot. Like she acted like she was gonna go, and then she stepped back and she took the 3. And that's what I'm saying. Like some of her, Sonia has a little bag on her, and so I think people were really underrating her. So I didn't really feel like that was an upset. And then, like I said, like I was not always watching for the score because even Jackie said like in her post game after, like she had to like readjust because Zaza blocked her shot and also like was just making her question whether she should like drive or so she had to take those 3-pointers. And if someone makes you have to change your strategy, obviously we know Jackie can do it, but I'm just saying, so like, yeah, so I thought they were really good. The really unfair matchup I thought really the only unfair matchup was Kelsey Mitchell and Rachel Banham. That was like just, and I also thought Aaliyah Edwards pulled a hard draw in getting Dominique Malonga in the first round. Matchup as well. Like the length was just crazy, and like Dominique started off so strong, but Aaliyah finished strong. Yeah. Shout out to her. So let's look at some of these matchups that are going to be coming up. I actually like the second round matchups a lot better than the first rounds. That Veronica Burton. Well, I like the Veronica Courtney matchup. It just didn't play out the way we all thought. I actually thought either one of them could win, so I wasn't like giving it to Courtney, but I knew either one of them could win. I didn't expect a shutout. Yeah. But I definitely thought, I was like, because I had tweeted earlier, like, oh, this one's going to be fun. Yeah. So, like, I thought that was, like, a good matchup. But we got some Dallas Wings action, some Vegas versus Vegas action. Jackie versus Chelsea is going to be crazy. It is. For I don't know who I picked for that. Oh, my God. You have Paige versus Enrique. Like, that's going to be super crazy, too. They're going to make fan bases have a little bit of a civil war. Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell versus Veronica Burton is going to be good because Veronica's a really good defender, but Kelsey in that first step, man, like she's hard to guard. But Veronica's hard to guard as well as a smaller guard who is. Yeah, but it's a matter of getting the ball back. Like, so if you don't get the ball first, like I'm shooting for the ball if I'm BB. Right, but she's not the higher seed. So Kelsey's going to shoot for the ball. Like, she only got the ball because Courtney missed her shot. Courtney did shoot for the ball and she didn't make it. So everybody else, I think, who shot for the ball made it. I think Courtney was the only one who didn't make hers. And so, you know, I'm not saying that Veronica won't touch the ball. That's not what I'm saying. But like, also the plan of attack is going to be different. She's not going to be able to attack Veronica the same way she was able to just go at Rachel Banham. So, I mean, that's going to be a really good matchup. And then I'm looking forward to seeing what Kelsey Plum does too, because apparently she felt some type of way that she wasn't ranked number 1 in her pod, but like you're in the same pod with Kelsey Mitchell and you know, like you were second, but I get why Kelsey ended up number 1. So it could have been either one of them, but I get why Kelsey's number 1. But Kelsey's going to go against Natisha Heidemann. What do you think about that matchup? I think I like Natisha's game. It's going to be a very interesting matchup, I think, with these two. I'm not as excited for the matchup. I don't know. I don't know what to think about this. Kelsey's so shifty. Very, very. But Natisha got it back too. So she does. It'll definitely be an interesting matchup. Neither known for their defense. I didn't want to say it, but you did. But I mean, I don't mean that like in a but they're just not, you know, like the way they're not known as that doesn't mean that they can't. Two great offensive players, so I know that it'll definitely be entertaining. But it's gonna be a wild card. Well, let's check out what's going on in the other pods, right? So you're gonna have, you know, Aaliyah got to chill because she was supposed to go against AT, and then AT ended up, you know, not doing it, and then Letitia ended up pulling out. So her first matchup is going to be against Sanaya Rivers. That's a tough matchup for Sanaya. Sanaya plays good defense. She does. And she does know how to play like defense and steal against like bigger players, but that's still a tough matchup. Yeah, I think it's definitely a tough matchup. Definitely going to be entertaining. I like this pairing of Aaliyah versus Sanaya. Yeah, I don't know. The post guard or wing thing, I don't know. It didn't go well last year, so we'll see what happens this year. But, you know, Sanaya, I definitely think can get some defensive plays. You're right about that. Absolutely. Sony versus Ray Burrell. That's also a very interesting one because they both do completely different things on the court in their respective positions. Ray, super athletic. Super athletic. Sometimes inconsistent. Sony, she's very versatile, well-rounded player. She's been quite impressive her rookie season in both Unrivaled and the W. So it's a very interesting matchup. Oh, so wait, I had it wrong. I'm so sorry. So it's Alicia Gray. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not reading it. It's Alicia Gray versus Sanaya Rivers. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, so that messed me up. So let's go back to it. Alicia Gray is one of the best two-way guards in
in the W right now. Obviously, an MVP candidate this season with the W. Great defensive player as well. So you got good two players who are similar in skill set.
Yeah, but Leash, that's a tough matchup for the Rook.
Leash is different.
Well, no longer a Rook, but still.
And just the way that
rookie Unrivaled season.
If Alicia Gray is coming downhill, you get out the way. I think it's going to be a very physical,
and Alicia's she's a good defender too.
It's going to be a very physical matchup between these two players, Sanaya Rivers and Alicia Gray.
Both great defenders, but Alicia has a more refined offensive skill set.
Absolutely. She's one of the best two-way players in the game right now. Hands down, period. Point blank, period.
So we're getting Stewie versus Aaliyah Boston. That's going to be good.
I'm kind of scared for Stewie because Aaliyah Boston, the way she asserts herself in the paint, Stewie is just Stewie. Like, she's always going to be at her back. She's always going to do her thing. But this is some good UConn versus South Carolina lore for the fans. They'll be able to see, a veteran player versus someone who's, mid-tier up and coming. So
we're also going to get Shakira Austin versus versus Aaliyah Edwards. Yes.
I would have loved to see it flipped if possible. I know they can't change it, but I would have loved to see Shakira versus Stewie and then Aaliyah versus Aaliyah, honestly. But no, two great players, two great post players, like I said, with different types of bags. And so we'll see who comes out on top. But that Stewie versus Aaliyah Boston is going to be must see TV. Last year, Stewie didn't do as well in the 1v1. I feel like she's redeeming herself this year through the first round, and it's going to be a tough second round matchup for Stewie for sure.
Who's your overall pick?
Why are you going to ask me on the spot? They're the best player.
Overall, you didn't have a pick like for it all, yeah.
For the whole thing?
Yeah, who do you think's winning it?
Why are you going to put me on the spot like that?
Well, I have a pick. I already put it out there.
So who did you say?
I said I think Aaliyah Edwards is taking the crown this year.
That's a good choice. Aaliyah Edwards is a very good choice. Who's gonna win the entire thing?
All right, that's fine.
I don't have one right now.
Okay, no problem.
I don't have one right now. That's a really good choice though. Aaliyah Edwards.
Well, thank you, Khristina. I appreciate that.
Thanks for having me.
Listen, guys, you need to tap into this one-on-one. It is so good. And just tap into Unrivaled. And also check out AU while you're at it too. Like, a lot of great off-season basketball, WNBA season basketball happening right now. This one-on-one competition is really lit. I'm enjoying it.
The NBA could take some pointers.
They could take some pointers, but the question is, will they? Listen, make sure y'all stay locked into the WNBA on NBC. We cover the players year-round, whether it's the WNBA season, Unrivaled, AU, International, whatever it is. So make sure you're tuned in and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, the WNBA on NBC, so you do not miss out.